Hey everybody, Papa Todd here. It's Papa Todd's Locker Room. Let's talk a little bit about Hawkeyes women's basketball today, all right? So first of all, I want to shout out to Cory Brada, I believe his name is, from the Hawkeye of the Storm. That's a website. So if you guys like this, go over. He does a great job. He started up his own thing, covers the Hawkeyes, does a lot of good coverage for them. So I'll put his information in the description of here if you want to go check him out. I would highly encourage you, since I have primarily fans that are on Hawkeyes, give him a shout if you want to follow the Hawkeye women's team. He's a good guy to go to for reference. But anyway, so I get up this morning, I'm having my morning coffee, and I watch his video that he comes out, and he had an interesting take. And as a Hawkeye women's basketball fan, oh my God, this would be awesome if it came true. I doubt it will. But because of the college athletes now get 5 years, 5 years to play, right? 5 and 5. So the class of 22 graduated this year, okay? If they've played 4 years of eligibility anyway. So they got their 4 years eligibility. And I think there was a question as to whether, they didn't get that fifth year. That fifth year ruling came out, I think it was just here a few weeks ago, where they said they get that fifth year. It wasn't that long. I've been busy at work, haven't been following it all. But a federal judge came out and ruled that backtrack. So anybody from the 22 class that came in that year would be able to use their 50 year eligibility if they so opt. So they've actually opened up the transfer portal, like an emergency session of it, from August 3rd, I believe it's tomorrow, Monday, until August 10th. So there's going to be a 1 week period where people get to opt in. And so if you follow Iowa women's basketball, there's one kind of thing they're missing this year. They don't have a guaranteed, not guaranteed, but they don't have this like specialist three-point shooter. They just don't have it. And if they had that and spread it out that wide, and you'd have to pay attention to that person, who Taylor McCabe has been for the last several years, holy smokes, if she could go in today's NIL world, right, where she could make substantial money. Now, that would, and Iowa has plenty of roster spots left. I think they only have 11, and you can have, I think it's 15, maybe. I think 15 is the number in women's college basketball. So that would be kind of interesting. I don't know that she'd want to. God, I would love for her to want to. She's got, I think her degree is in architecture. I think she wants to. I think she wants to build skyscrapers or civil engineering, something like that is what her thing is. And then she's also had referenced getting into graduate assistant work, right? Helping coach. So I think she was exploring that opportunity as well. And on top of that, at the end of last year, not the end of last year, but at the end of January, so getting close to the end of last year, blew her ACL, significant injury. It was non-contact. And I think on average, 9 to 12 months. So even if she did come back, you have to get yourself back into basketball shape, and it would, she'd miss the front part of the majority of the season probably before she could even play. So, doubtful she'd want to, but man, could be, Taylor, if you're watching, think about it. And people with money, it ain't me. I was born with nothing. I still got most of that left, right? But man, I'll tell you what, if somebody can sweeten that pot and put it in front of her, she'd have to at least think about it for the next week, right? So anyway, it's just kind of a fun idea. Again, Cory Brada, from the Hawkeye of the Storm. Check it out. He has some good information. Everybody, Papa Todd takes. I'm Papa Todd. See you next time. Go Hawks.